Hi, I'm John. This is John's Jeep Garage. This video is about removing the license plate holder on a Jeep Wrangler JK. This was the holder. There's electrical wire in there. It comes in two pieces, but you notice there's this little tail with two holes that are on the underside behind the bumper. So I've already done the job, and I actually was going to do it as a YouTube short. So right in the beginning, you're going to get all the information. The video may be a little shaky, but I'm going to show you how to remove it, and then also how to put what we call a delete plate. Sometimes they're flat. This one, I just added the bottle opener just for fun. And then I'll do another video after this type of video showing the installation of a center license plate holder, and it'll also have a third light. But for now, I'm gonna show you how to take this off and how to put this on, or you can apply any other type of delete plate on there as well. All right, thank you for watching. This video is about removing the actual license plate tray that's on the back of a Jeep Wrangler JK. I'm working on a project here, but I want to show you how to remove this. There's a few more steps than normal. I'm planning on putting a mount here so the license plate goes here as I build this off-road vehicle. So that is one of the reasons I want to remove it. Your actual license plate fits in here underneath these two clips, and this screw and this screw are what holds it in. Now we need to remove the tray, which also has some electrical connections. If you look here, and inside this recess, there are two 7mm bolts that we have to disconnect first. These are the two. Now there's a little tail that actually tucks right under on that tray, and you have this one screw right there with a 7mm bolt head. Now, depending on your rear bumper configuration and the space it allows you, you need to get a wrench that's appropriate underneath the underside. Maybe a gear wrench, if you have a 7mm, would work, which is also 9/32. You may need a screwdriver to help separate as you remove that screw. So we removed that one and separated the clip. And if you look just closer to towards the passenger side, you see this other one right there we got to remove. A U-joint adapter or offset adapter. All right, now that that second screw is removed, this has a little bit more freedom to be able to remove this clip. So if you look at where it's positioned, now look at this side, you see the back end of the clip, and I'm gonna raise with a screwdriver that little middle strip. Okay, so I'm raising that strip with the screwdriver, and then I'm pulling on the other side. And also there's a little loop here, and I'm gonna pull it over this tab. So now I have full access to this connection. All these connections, you see, if you just press right there, just at the top of that T, and you press down, but you got to actually push this in a little further to make sure it's not, if it's pulled too far back, it can bind, but you make sure that's pushed all the way in, press that, and then pull it out. And that's it. Basically, all I did was clean this up, and if you see this, you got two screw holes, these two slots, electrical connection that goes there, and you can purchase what you call license plate delete panels, and I'll show you an example. This is a license plate delete panel. You look right here, you got electrical connections going in. There's like a foam support going right underneath. Back up a little bit. Here's my back bumper right underneath, and I can grab a hold of that cable. See, I can, with my hand up in there, I can grab a hold of that and then pull it out right there to use later. I can bolt this on here and plug that hole. But I also bought the one that has do that, and you can either plug the hole that way, but this one came with a bottle opener, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. See where I just put some tape on there just to kind of hold it, put those screws through. Now, the screw holes that are there, I'm going to remove those because these are going to have nuts behind these bolts. You can either try to pop it from the back, or I just use a screwdriver in the center to kind of pull it out. Then I take a flat blade like this and just all right, I use that painter's tape to, like I showed you earlier, just align the bolts in the holes, put the tape on there just to hold it in position. And then I'm going to reach my arm around with the nuts in my hand and start fastening to the bolts. It's flat and this is curved. It'll create a little bind on those screws. Just removing the noise as I tighten the bolt. That's a license plate delete with a bottle opener. This is just a close-up with the correct orientation. So there's a lot of options, but I'm going to put my license plate here. And I purchased, if you can see, this bracket. I got it on Amazon. Also has a third light. And I'm gonna rewire everything, but not on this video. I'll have that on a separate one. And there it is in the plastic. Thank you for watching.